Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Mr. John Roland Terwilliger, Jr., age 72 of Coleman, or Vinemont, will be held at 2 p.m. on Wednesday in the Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Raymond Millwood will officiate. Visitation will be held on Wednesday at the funeral home from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. Mr. James H. Putman of Coleman passed away on Friday at Coleman Regional Medical Center at the age of 86. Funeral services will be tomorrow at Moss Service Chapel at 11 a.m. Doyle Bullard will officiate. Interment will be in Jefferson Memorial Cemetery in Birmingham at 2 p.m. Visitation will be tonight at Moss Service from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. Funeral services for James Willard Horsley, age 69 of Coleman, will be at 1 p.m. today at Coleman Heritage Chapel. Interment will follow in Blunsville Cemetery in Blunsville. Mr. Horsley passed away on Saturday at Lakeshore Rehab Hospital. Funeral services for Melissa Gilley, age 53 of Coleman, will be at 1 p.m. today at Brooklyn Presbyterian Church, with the Reverend Dink Lambert officiating. Interment will follow in Brooklyn Cemetery. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com on the internet. And of course, we archive our programs right there. You can watch them anytime you want to. It is a beautiful Monday morning, but we're going to see a big change in the weather in a couple of days.
Okay.
Yes, our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the weather almanac for the 14th of October. The average high temperature is now 75. The average low is 52. The record high 89 in 1928. The record low 34 in 1977. Sunset this evening at 6:39. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:26. We check the satellite picture. Things are getting wintry in the northwest. Look at Montana and Wyoming in the Dakotas. They had one day last week in the Dakotas, 30 inches of snow.
Wow.
In early October.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But
what's that little pink thing that keeps splashing up in Canada? Was that?
Yeah, that's ice, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Ice. Our part of the country so far looks pretty good. Let's check our forecast. For today, mostly sunny, a high near 80. Normal day for this time of year. Cloudy tonight, low around 60. Tomorrow, slight chance of rain in the afternoon with a high of 76. But then, look at what happens. Wednesday, 70% chance of rain, a high around 70. Thursday, high around 64. Friday, 68. Saturday, 69. Let's see what the low temperatures are. They will be in the 40s.
Oh, good.
So, yes, we will see a big change in the weather forecast coming up about the middle of the week.
Very good. Did we want to mention our Facebook friends?
As long as it came up, let's go ahead and do that.
Larissa Anderson, and Larissa likes Rascal Flats and Lady Antebellum. So thanks for being our friend. And of course, she needs to come by here to pick up that certificate so she can get her large barbecue sandwich from Mike's Famous Barbecue, Mad Dog's Famous Barbecue, right there in the Berlin area.
Well, let's see. Oktoberfest is officially finished for another year, and gosh, it was just better and better.
It was.
Really good this year.
It was. I was so impressed with everything. I went several times. I know you did too.
Yep.
Just, of course, Saturday I took my grandson, and Derek and I went to Sacred Heart and their carnival. I have to tell you, I've never been to their little carnival because my kids were just never at the right age and whatever. Anyway, but so we took our little grandson, and he had just a great time. They had the blow-up things, and honey, he knew exactly how to climb up, and that was a steep climb for him, for a 2.5-year-old. Steep climb up there, and then he slides back down. Did a great job. Had so much fun. He was worn out, and that's the good thing about that. But also, they had just a little playground. He enjoyed playing right there at Sacred Heart's playground. You know, that didn't cost anything, but he had a good time and just really had fun.
Yeah,
So.
and it's hard to imagine that anybody stayed home on Saturday
I know.
or Friday night and Saturday
It
with
was
everything that was
crowded.
going on in that particular part of Coleman. Wow.
The barbecue cook-off was going
Right,
on.
they had entertainment all day long at Fest Hall, and of course they had the beer garden and all the food and everything.
Right, and then the doggy races.
That's right, in
Saw a
Depot
lot
Park.
of dogs and
Yeah.
brought their, so it just was a great time.
And another thing I noticed that I wasn't aware of on Friday night, and I assume on Saturday, a lot of individual businesses had inflatables that they had little entertainment here and there all around the downtown area.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so it was just I think it drew from all over, not just Coleman, but I think it drew from the outlying areas, and I think this was the best year yet.
Yeah.
It was just great, and I think everybody did fine. I didn't hear of any bad things that happened, and I just think it was wonderful, so I'm all excited.
Great, great family environment.
It was.
Really is.
Very good. Little kids to big kids, and like you've said before, little kids dancing up on the, right there at the Fest Hall Market Plot, just having a great time and enjoying themselves. And
I watched the Wallace Singers, and of course we have two members of their productions on our work crew here, Taylor and Paige.
Right.
They did a couple of numbers from Shrek, which will be coming up next month. And then they did a long Beatles medley, because that's going to be the big spring production.
Oh, goodness.
The thing of it is, when they do, well, if anybody does a Beatles medley, almost everybody's singing along with it. Everybody knows all the songs, right?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And I wondered, as I was listening to that, if there is any artist that has spanned such a number of years. Those of us who were teenagers when the Beatles came to America, but every generation since then loves that music. Because you figure, here's the teenagers, the Wallace Singers, doing that music, and they know all of it.
Right. I kind of think Elvis is in that category too, the rock and roll type stuff. You don't think so?
Well, I wondered if you did an Elvis medley,
would everybody
know all the songs like
Here?
they do the Beatles? Maybe so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
But it speaks well of the music of the Beatles, and I have felt for years the songwriting of Lennon and McCartney will go down as greatest songwriters maybe ever for the music that they have written.
Right, yeah. They definitely
just
did
awesome
a good job,
music.
so.
Well, anyway, that's our opening of the program. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Time for news and commentary on this Monday morning. Looking at the Cullman Times for the weekend, several interesting things happened. Of course, Friday afternoon, there was a group of skydiving folks trying to set a record, and I believe they attempted this last year or earlier this year, and weren't able to complete it because of the weather. The weather. Did you say weather or what? 47 skydivers jumping out of an airplane or airplanes and linking up and then separating and parachuting to the ground, except one, a 25-year-old Texas woman, was not able to get her chute open in time. Wasn't really a malfunction of the equipment, but other skydivers said that it was just she went too far, too fast, and didn't open it in time. That's one reason why I don't like that kind of thing. Man, those kind of stories give you the heebie-jeebies. She's got 2 broken legs and no word on condition. You know, the situation now is you can't find information like you used to get about folks in the hospital. Back when I was in radio, back in the early 90s, we used to get a hospital report, right? You know, people were admitted and those that were dismissed, but you don't see that anymore because of all the privacy concerns. So no idea how badly the woman, other than 2 broken legs, I would think that's getting by lightly if you didn't get your chute open in time. J.P. White, a veteran police officer in Cullman here, has thrown his hat into the ring. He's running for the East Side district seat. Well, it's not the East Side because that's going to be Darrell Hicks is the East Side Commissioner. The West Side Commissioner, of course, is Stanley Yarborough, but there's a bit of miscommunication in the news story in the Cullman Times. But nonetheless, this veteran police officer, J.P. White, running for that particular job. I wonder how many more are going to be running for that job, you know, before it's all over with. Of course, everyone's got their idea of what it takes to do the right thing and get things done. Cullman Times editorial this weekend talks about the Cullman Caring for Kids and how that's through donations of food, you know, the food bank and those kind of things, how good they are and how well they serve the community. But I'll tell you what, everywhere I went this weekend, I didn't initiate it, but I heard so many people talking about this Obamacare. They're beginning to realize what it's going to cost them. So I heard one man was down at Happy Mills. Oh man, he was mad. He said, you know, I got to pay now, I forgot how many hundreds of dollars more for his insurance. And what it amounts to is let's share the wealth, as our president says. In other words, if you can afford to pay your insurance premium, right, then you can afford to pay someone else's or part of theirs anyway. That's the way it looks like. A computer glitch this weekend prevented electronic benefit transfers, EBT card use. Why? It was a computer problem, not the government shutting down, apparently. But the folks apparently in, Mansfield, Louisiana. You ever been there, Jacqueline? Northern part. Because of this kind of a glitch, the computers weren't showing what the limits were. In other words, had the person already used up their EBT cards? Well, since it wasn't working right, the manager at the Walmart store decided to go ahead and take it anyway. Then it started working. And when it did, they had a mob at that Walmart.
I mean a mob. People pulling stuff off this big, grocery carts full of stuff and such. And one woman had 49 cents left on her card, but she had a thing stacked up to there. See, that's the kind of thing you got when you got something like this. Something for nothing, in essence. That's a shame. If you're kind of concerned like I am, sometimes you wish that our congressmen, our senators would listen more. There's an app for that, more or less. If you go to drunkdialcongress.org, drunkdialcongress.org, you can automatically call. Well, they won't tell you which one that they're going to connect to, but you will get a congressman and you'll be able to tell them your concerns. Can you believe that? There's something for everybody, and apparently this is one for those people who get all fired up. The world should de-Americanize. That's D, as in get away from, Americanize, says some of the Chinese leaders. And why? Because they're concerned about us defaulting on our debt. When the Chinese can talk to us and talk bad like that, something's been wrong for a long time, it seems like. Whenever you owe them the store, they got the keys to it. That's really what it amounts to. And I don't know, some of the attitudes, like by some folks, in terms of, well, we don't need to worry about that. We'll just go ahead and raise the debt limit anyway. You can't keep doing it. Again, a family's got to run like a business, or vice versa. If you don't have the money, you can't afford it unless you. Well, this may be a small example here in this Louisiana town of our government. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and fill your cart full. But sooner or later, you're going to have a reckoning day and such. Started watching one of these genealogy shows on PBS called Genealogy Roadshow. I love studying history and family history. And it was so interesting because they pull these people off the streets, and it wasn't something that they did within the hour of the show, but they had to do some research. People wanted to know about my great-grandpa here, my great-grandmother over there, and such. And during one of the cases they showed, the lady wanted to know, was her great-great-grandpa a tyrant or whatever, as badly as the family had passed down through the generations. The ladies talked about how, well, your great-great-grandpa served in the military, in the Confederacy. Now, the woman telling this white woman was a black lady, right? And then so, apparently, as everyone knows who's done any study of history, Confederate soldiers, once they were captured, had to make a pledge of allegiance to the Union, to America. And because they didn't want them going home and joining up with another Confederate unit and fighting again. The black lady said, well, your great whatever was a rascal. He was in the Confederacy. And then whenever they caught him, they made him swear an oath of allegiance to the North. To the North. That lady said what so many carpetbaggers have told us in past years, or at least shown anyway. Ah, well, so much for history. Stay tuned, more today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Let's see if we can give away some prizes on this Monday morning. We have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. And we also have the homemade dessert from the Busy Bee Cafe, and that's with a $15 or more dinner purchase on Friday or Saturday evenings. Those are the prizes for today. We'll ask you a question about one of our ads. We have a new ad, maybe some changes, so pay close attention. Starting with Cotton State Barns of Cullman, where you can buy or rent to own carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings, located on Highway 278, just west of the interstate.
And the Busy Bee Cafe, of course, has the original breaded burger. They have live music on the weekends. Check them out on Fridays and Saturdays. They're open from 2 until 9 for dinner. That's the Busy Bee Cafe.
Earl's Body Shop voted best towing service. David, Diane, and employees, thank you for the honor. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North.
And there is a new fitness facility in downtown Coleman right next to Renard's Gallery. It's called Be Fit, located at 314 First Avenue Southeast. It's just $50 a month. It's a month-to-month, no contracts, and they do even have a personal trainer.
Tires for less, more than just tires. Of course, they have Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but they do a lot more: minor engine repair, replace shocks, brakes, oil changes.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, now offering suits made to your measurements. They're located at 217 Compass Way right there in Coleman. They do have businessmen's regular sizes, big and tall sizes.
Borden Family Pharmacy, Coleman's leader in adult immunizations. They have shingles, pneumonia, and whooping cough vaccine, as well as flu shots and flu mist. No appointment necessary, just stop by the store.
And diamonds for all occasions, of course, located right there at Doug Doggett Jewelers. He does such a great job, but they have more than just diamonds. Go check them out at Doug Doggett Jewelers on Compass Way.
And the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard is back at Dairy Queen for the month of October. Don't forget the $5 lunch available each and every day at Dairy Queen.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue has the new football tailgate packs for just $50. The small pack includes a whole pack of ribs, a pound of pulled pork. You got sauce, baked beans, potato salad, all kinds of fixins to go with it.
There we go with the merchant ads. Question for today: what is the name of the advertiser that is a specialty beverage store? Specialty Beverages. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. You win the free dessert from Busy Bee Cafe and the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. And we'll take your phone calls after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hello, I'm Zach Wood with Premier Bank. Today's Money Matters topic is debit cards. A debit card, also known as a bank card or check card, is a great tool that provides electronic access to your bank account anytime, day or night. Unlike a credit card, payments using a debit card are immediately transferred from your account. Debit cards also allow for instant withdrawal of cash, acting as the ATM card. For more information about debit cards, stop by your local bank today.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Question again for today: what is the name of the specialty beverage business that advertises with us? 256-734-7399. We'll show you that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Auto Tech Repair and Service. They're located in Vinemont on County Road 1354. They do major engine repair, brake repair, transmission repair. They do it all at Auto Tech.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore has been having a big sidewalk sale right now with t-shirts and Bible covers and gifts, all occasion cards and books, located right there in the South Coleman Shopping Center. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
Mullins Body Shop. Over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. That's Mullins Body Shop.
And AmeriGas is now Coast Gas. Different name, but same personal service. Fall tank set special, 24-hour on-call service, 24/7 answering service, full service inside and out, located right there on Eva Road near Highway 157.
Brown & Company Beverages. This is your specialty wine and beer store. They have the taste of fall, Oktoberfest beers, pumpkin beers, all available at Brown & Company.
Rodney G's Hickory Grill, located right there at 1610 Main Avenue, has a full bar, barbecue, hot wings, large menu, and tonight is Monday night. We've got football going on at Rodney G's.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Call Holly Mullins for booking 256-620-JOLLY. That's 5655.
And Deb's Bookstore. It's just your hometown bookstore down the road. Browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates available. Used books half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day.
Grand Point Pharmacy, this is American Pharmacist Month. Time to get to know your pharmacist, get to know your medicine. Grand Point Pharmacy on Highway 31 North, just past 157.
Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has that whirlpool spa, indoor leisure pool, a variety of aerobic and cycling classes, full fitness center complete with weights, cardio, and professional training.
And Baldwin Counseling Center can help you with weight loss, individual and family counseling, lifestyle coaching. Call Dr. Howard Rogers for an appointment, 256-737-3087. And I don't think we have any birthdays for today. We'll be giving away our birthday cake on Friday. Coming up next, just about the time you think that the partying is over, no, there's more going on in Hanceville. We'll find out the details coming up next.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Mayor Kenneth Nail is here from Hanceville to talk about the Mud Creek Festival. Hello, Kenneth.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on with the Mud Creek Festival this year?
Well, this is our 4th annual Mud Creek Arts and Crafts Festival, and it'll be in downtown Hanceville. It'll start at 9 o'clock this coming Saturday, and we'll wrap it up about 2 and have a lot of different activities. So far, we've got I think about 52 or 3 vendors, so
wow.
Pretty excited about that. And usually the last week we kind of have a flood of other folks calling, so we kind of expect 60 or 70 vendors. So seems to be getting bigger and better every year.
Well, good. Now, you say Mud Creek, and I'm thinking muddin', but that has nothing to do with that, does it?
No, it was named, of course, as Mud Creek goes through the middle of Hanceville, basically, and that's what the Arts and Crafts Show was named after, so that's where that came from.
Okay, all righty. I just had this, envisioned this thing in my head, but it's totally wrong. This is an arts and crafts where people bring all kinds of goodies to buy and sell and so forth, right?
It is, and we'll have food items and carnival-type foods and stuff like that, so going to be pretty exciting, and got several bands that will be there this year. The David Blackwell Band will be there, and Chad Bradford Band and James Taylor Band will be there. So
James Taylor's going to be there?
Not the James Taylor.
Oh,
no,
shucks.
No, another James Taylor.
Okay, was this a little false advertising then, maybe?
Well, you know,
no.
Whatever it takes to get them.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
No, but we're very excited. There'll be a lot of things for all ages to do, and of course, one of the big things too, Trinity Lutheran Church always has their big German meal over there. So, and all the benefits go to Hanceville schools. So, you know, we appreciate the folks coming out and supporting our schools, and that's just a great lunch too. I go down there every year and have the sauerkraut and everything that they serve, but it's really good.
Well, good then. So that's kind of a thing where just you're trying to get the community involved, kind of like we just did here in Coleman with Oktoberfest and everything. So everybody can continue, like you said, to continue to party. And if they took the kids here, then they need to take the kids over there to Hanceville for this coming
absolutely.
weekend.
And by the way, that lunch starts at 10:30 in the morning. So from then, I think until 1:30. So if you want to drop by during that time and get your lunch, you can.
Are there takeouts? Do you know?
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have several other things going on. We've got the art show, and we've got 6 different age divisions, and that'll be around the library in downtown Hanceville. Of course, we block off downtown and have it there in all the old downtown area there. So it's a lot of fun and tries to help rejuvenate our downtown area. You know, all the old downtowns are kind of struggling now, so we do that to try to get people thinking about downtown. You know, so a lot of fun things. And of course, we also have a historical walking tour of old houses and churches, and it's my understanding we've got a guy that will be there. If you can't walk it, he will actually take you around. So that's pretty exciting to go into some of the churches and look at some of the houses and see the history, and a lot of history there.
Yeah. It's
Sure
always
is.
interesting, and sometimes you live in a community and you may have grown up in that community and have no clue as to what it has to offer.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we'll run off halfway around the world to go on vacation and look at things, and probably half the people in Coleman County hadn't even been to the grotto. So
you know that's true, isn't that
or
true?
the shrine.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a lot of good things going on. Of course, a little bit later on in the month, if I can say this, we've got a carnival that will be the night before, the Saturday night before Halloween, also at the rec center, and we've got a big spook house that we've got that'll be open up Friday night and Saturday night. And then Halloween night, we'll have our usual Fall Fest in downtown Hanceville. That usually yields about 6,000 to 7,000 people in downtown. So we're really excited about that. All our churches come together and put that on. So
the trunk or treat kind of thing where they open up the trunks.
Absolutely.
And stuff,
And we have jumpies and carnival games, and it's so we're kind of starting. Well, we probably actually started last weekend with the Mud Creek Arts and Crafts, the Mud Creek Marching Band Festival, and then it just kind of goes on there and builds from that. So. Real excited and got a lot of things going. Want folks to come out and see us.
That's a good idea. It's beautiful weather. May as well go outside and enjoy it.
It sure is.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you so much.
See you Saturday, huh?
Thank you. Come on down.
Okay. We'll have more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Our community billboard is brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And the October festive events are over, but Pilot Club is still selling their pecans all the way through the end of this month. So give them a call at 256-734-2831. And Halloween fun at Steel Orchard every Friday and Saturday during the month of October. They have a scary maze, haunted building, great food. Go by there from dark until 10 p.m. All events are indoors, so come rain or shine. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, phone to 256-734-7399, fax 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. For today, plenty of sunshine, high around 80. Cloudy tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, slight chance of rain in the afternoon with a high of 76. Who's lined up to come and see us tomorrow?
Miss Liz Turner. Goodness gracious. Alabama Gourd Festival is what she's going to be talking about, and she will be bringing show and tell. I love the Gourd Festival.
Yes.
They do such fabulous things with gourds.
And Liz brings some really unique items every year, too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That'll be good coming up tomorrow. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.